Welcome back, horror fans. It is 2018, and as you already know, it's horror month, and I actually have an unboxing for you, and that is Scream Factory's brand new release that just came out today, Trick or Treat. So this probably is, as far as I know, the only movie that was never released in the theaters that has become a modern-day Halloween classic, as it says right here on the front cover. And it has. This is it. I mean, if you love Halloween, you will love this movie. It's that simple. This is the original one that came out, and I'm keeping this mostly just for sentimental reasons, because when they released this, I was looking forward to seeing it in a theater, and I waited years for this thing to come out in the theater, and it was never released. The only time they brought this thing out was here. This was the first release of it on Blu-ray, and the day that it came out, I ran out and got it, and never regretted it. It's still one of my all-time favorite movies that takes place on Halloween. And it's just an incredible movie, and I love this for that reason, being that this was the first release. Now, I wasn't even going to get this one, to tell you the truth, because I liked the other one so much, but then I just was like, okay, you know, it's horror month, and they're releasing this in October, and I haven't watched it in a while, and I just like, okay, they talked me into it, I bought it, so here it is. That's where this came from. So, first of all, the cover, oh my god, fantastic, fantastic. While I love the original cover and that shiny sheen they have on there, and of course Sam here, looks great. This one is spectacular, absolutely spectacular. The drawings here, if it had ever been released in the movie theaters, this would have been a great poster for it. This would have really gotten people, hopefully, to go on and seen it. So it still has the plastic on here, as you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it off and take a look at the inside. Alright, so now you guys can see it a lot better without that glare on there. And as you can see, here's Sam again on the front cover, and some of the trick-or-treaters that are around him. And it has images of the whole film around the entire bottom of the cover here. And wow, it's just a really great cover. I think Scream Factory knocked this one out. And unfortunately, I waited such a long time, I did not get a poster with this, and I wish I would have. A certain amount of people will get posters if you order it early enough, and I didn't. I waited on it too long, but I still have it, and I would love to have this poster, though. Alright, so let's see if the same cover is on the inside. And it is. And it's great to have a slipcover. I always love slipcovers, and there it is right there. See it right there? It's sitting right there. And a lot of times they will sell these later on too without the slipcover, and I prefer always having slipcovers with my DVDs when I can get them. On the back here is some of the new extras, and this is really the reason why I got this, to tell you the truth. The extras on the old one were good, but there wasn't a whole lot, so, you know, any new extras on this movie is okay by me, and that's why I picked this one up. That, and of course, it's one of the greatest Halloween movies ever. Alright, so now the plastic is off this as well, so we can open up and take a look at what's on the inside. And I don't like that. It's already looks like it's the small piece of blue fell off here, a little bit blue plastic. So what is the deal here? It's like I've been getting these DVDs lately, and they've all been kind of falling apart. So let me try that again, make sure it's, yeah, I don't know where that came from. It looks like there's a small crack down in here, but it's not actually broken, so I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's just a flaw in the... I don't know what that is. Okay, I don't know. Weird. But anyway, let's take a look at this, the inside of this disc. Kind of a weird cover for the Blu-ray. I don't really know why they went with that. I think it would have been much cooler to have Sam's entire face on here or something cool like that. It's a very, very weird disc. Not sure why they went with that. Again, this is really weird from Scream Factory. I don't usually get things like this, but the whole inside of this disc is scratched up. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. And it looks like there's a big scratch over here. Huge scratch right here in the corner of the disc. Wow, that's bad. Okay, so I wiped it off, and there was not a scratch. It was just some weird thing that was on there. I don't know where it came from, but the inner circle here does have some scratches on it, which is highly unusual for Scream Factory. Now, the inside, there isn't much of anything. However, as you can kind of see here, it does have a reversible cover. So let's go and reverse the cover and see what the other cover is. So here is the other cover, and this is interesting. I don't know if this was the original poster for the DVD. Obviously it's not, because the one I just showed you, because this never came to the theaters, because there was never an actual real theatrical poster, unless this is it. And they never showed it. But it's a cool poster. I mean, it's pretty nice of Sam standing there. It's not a bad picture at all. And up here it says Collector's Edition, Poison, Drowning, Claw, or Knife, So Many Ways to Take a Life. That's pretty awesome. But it does say Collector's Edition, so maybe this was an actual second cover just for the Scream Factory release. Now on the back here, it's actually a different image from the other one. So that's kind of cool that you actually have two separate images. And I've said this before, one of the reasons why I love the slipcover so much is because of this reversible cover. So if you like this cover, you can keep it. And you can also have this cover too. So you have like the best of both worlds. So you got the new cover and you have this one. So I really love that you can actually have two different covers. But this is the one I actually prefer because it's, as you can see, how amazing it looks. Okay, so now I'm actually curious to see what this looks like. Let's open this thing up and see. Oh, there we go. See, that's a cool cover. Now, this would have been great on the disc. That's a really shocking cover when you look at that. It's like, oh, you know, that's the actual original Trick or Treat Blu-ray cover. So let's look in the inside here. See, now look at this. This is awesome. I don't know why Scream Factory didn't go with something like that. It's his sucker that he has, and it's the actual disc that's on the disc. That's awesome. That is super cool. I don't know what the deal is with the woman behind the bars. But yeah, that's a much cooler picture. Sorry, Scream Factory, but this is an awesome release. So there you go. There is the unboxing for, I think, one of the best Halloween horror movies ever that was never released in the theaters. And Vince and I are hopefully going to try to bring this thing to you, possibly on Halloween night, because that's when this thing here takes place. We don't have that much time to get through the movie and all these extras and everything, but we're going to try, because I really want to bring this one to you for Horror Month 2018. And we have a ton more stuff to bring you for the next few weeks. So the first week alone, I believe there's already been 9 or 10 videos posted. And if you haven't watched them, please go back and watch them, because we have been working our butts off to getting this stuff to you. And we always love to have new Maniacs here on the channel. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do. We always accept all the new crazies, all the new Maniacs, all the new horror fans, all of you out there who love everything that is horror, that is not horror, that is anything. Because that's what this channel is. The channel is anything, really. Anything. So, but right now, it's Horror Month 2018. Boom!